I'm Jill Melton, editor of Relish magazine, and we're in the kitchen today with Brian Morris.
What's up, Jill?
One of our Relish chefs, and today it's about all things chocolate. How do you know which kinds are the best to cook with? Like, what do you make, with hot chocolate? What do you throw in your cookies? What do you make a ganache with on a cake? And what does some of this stuff mean that's on the label?
So really, chocolate is a combination of three things at its essence, right? It's the cocoa fat and the cocoa liquor or solids, and those both come from the same cocoa or cacao bean, right? Those things plus sugar in varying amounts are really what form our chocolate.
Well, one of the things that I know that you do consistently see on the labels is the percentage of cacao.
Right, the more other stuff that goes in, whether that's milk in some form or sugar, the percentage is going to be lower.
And then you have some other kinds of chocolate, which is like the Mexican chocolate.
That's right.
Which has got some cinnamon added to it.
Right, yeah, these can have other flavors, but when you see these in a lot of chocolate growing countries, and this is the way that usually in those countries from Grenada to Ghana to, Mexico, this is the way you usually see it there. Jill, I think when it comes to all of these chocolates and all the variety that's out there, the only way to really know what you like the most is to get out there and taste. I hate to tell you guys, you've got to do some serious chocolate eating. There's so many blends, so many single origin varieties that you just really have to get out there and experience it and find what you like. But luckily there's a really simple way to ascertain the quality of your chocolate, by and large.
Yes.
And that is with a simple melting test. High quality chocolate that uses only cocoa butter will melt at body temperature. So it's the kind of chocolate that you pick it up with your finger and it starts to melt right away. That's a high quality chocolate. Should we move on to melting and tempering?
Let's get to melting.
All right.
Okay, the important thing when you're melting chocolate in the microwave is to do it in short bursts. So I usually do it in like 30-second intervals because if you overcook it, there's no going back. Okay, let's give it a check. Okay, as you can see now, I just took it out and it's been going about a minute and a half. Now see how some of the morsels still look like they still have their shape. So you wouldn't really know, but as you can see, once you stir them up, they're melted. So you don't actually want to keep it in there to where it looks melted because then it will be overcooked. Look at that, it's gorgeous.
So the other way to melt chocolate is by using a double boiler or a mock double boiler setup like this. Just like Jill explained when she melted the chocolate in the microwave, the biggest thing we want to avoid here is overheating. We want to melt it just until it's melted, not beyond, or we're going to get chocolate that we don't want. The other thing that we want to avoid is water. Water is the mortal enemy of chocolate. So really simple. We're going to add our chocolate. I'm using little baking chunks. This is a semi-sweet. So you can see that it's starting to melt here now around the perimeter. You can see some of that melted chocolate oozing through the chunks here. That's telling us that it's really close. Probably going to go about another 30 seconds on this. All right, so now we've just got a few unmelted chunks of chocolate on top. So we're going to go ahead and remove our bowl, place it right here on this towel just to catch any water that might be on the bottom. And then we're going to stir in these unmelted chunks. And as you can see, the residual heat is melting those chocolate chunks, remaining unmelted chunks right through. And we have chocolate that's nice and smooth, silky, shiny, and it's going to be perfect for any number of recipes from brownies to a fantastic chocolate sauce. So I think we're melted and ready to go, huh?
All right.
All right.